Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Ruparanjan Mahapatra and today I am going to talk about insurance. So if you are a newbie or have less information about insurance, then watch this video till the end. You will get to know a lot about insurance. This is going to be a series on insurance. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you will not miss any further video which I will upload on insurance. So let's get started. What is insurance? Insurance is a risk transferring tool. When I am saying risk transferring, then whom we are transferring the risk? We are transferring our risk to a insurance company. It might be HDFC Life, LIC, Tata AIG or someone similar. So which kind of risk we can transfer? We can transfer only the monetary risk associated with our life. If anything happened to me, the company can't give a son to my mother or a brother to my sister. Only thing they can give is a amount of money which my family may lose after my death. So by doing insurance, we can transfer our monetary risk to a insurance company. Before proceeding further, let us know about some common terminologies in insurance. First one is sum assured. What is sum assured? When someone says that I have 1 crore of insurance, that 1 crore is the sum assured. That is assured to you that if anything happened to you, or let's say in this case me, if anything happened to me, then my family member will get 1 crore of rupees. That is the sum assured to me and my family. Then is the premium. What is premium? The company will not give 1 crore of rupees simply. So for that one we have to pay some money to them, and in case of our death the company will provide the sum assured money. So the money which we give to the company, that is called premium amount. Then comes the concept of nominee. Who is the nominee? When I am purchasing a insurance, then I am saying that in case of my death, the money should be given to this and this and this family member. So it can be my father, mother, brother, sister, wife, kids and anyone. So we have to give a percentage that okay, my wife will get 50% of the sum assured, my mother will get the 30% of sum assured, my sister and brother will get the remaining of amount. So in the percentage wise we can give that amount. So at the time of claim they can get the same amount in the same ratio. Now let's talk about the type of insurance. Now we have two type of insurance. First one is life insurance, which covers the life component. So in case of death, and then that insurance will come in handy. Another is general insurance. Anything apart from life insurance is general insurance, be it health insurance, then crop insurance, livestock insurance, motor insurance, anything apart from life insurance comes under general insurance. So in this video we will talk about life insurance. What are the different types of life insurance? There are majorly 4 types of life insurance. There are many kind, but in this video we will talk about 4 categories. First one is term insurance. Remember the word term. It means it is a per fixed amount of time. Let's say 20 years, 40 years or any amount of time that you are choosing. It's not the company which is choosing for you. You have to choose your time limit. Like in my case, I have done an insurance for 40 years. So my term is for 40 years. And in this case, the premium is fixed for the 40 years. And this is the cheapest form of insurance. In case of term insurance, you will not get anything if you survive the term. If the death doesn't occur in the 40 year, then I will not get anything. But the main advantage of term insurance that with less premium amount, I can get a lot of sum assured. Like in 10,000, 12,000, I can get 1 crore of insurance. That is the benefit of term insurance. The next type is endowment plan. So in the case of LIC, most of the plan are endowment plan. What is endowment plan? It is a insurance product which involves both insurance and investment. So if your insurance is for 15 years, you will pay some amount of premium. After 15 years, if death doesn't occur, then you will get your premium back with some additional amount. But the main problem with endowment plan is the sum assured remains very low and the premiums remains high. Let's say for 25,000 or something premium, you will get somewhere around 30 lakhs or something sum assured. So you can see the difference between term insurance and endowment plan. Here you are paying double the premium, but the sum assured is relatively very less comparatively to term insurance. Then the third category is money back plan. What is money back plan? It is similar to endowment plan. Only the thing is that after the gap of 3 year or 5 year, you will get a money back. So either you can get the money or it can be settled against one of the premium. The fourth kind of insurance is ULIP, that is stands for unit linked insurance plan. What is unit linked? Like we buy mutual fund, we get some units of in that mutual fund. Similarly here also, when we give the premium, we get some units. The company will invest the premium money in some equities and debt instruments. So against that one they will give us on some units. That is a measurement criteria. So that money will be invested in equity, debt. With time, if the price of that unit increases, that is beneficial to us. But the demerit of ULIP is that the sum assured remains very low. Usually the sum assured is the premium multiplied by 10. Like if annually I am giving 1 lakh of money as a premium, then the sum assured remains the 10 lakhs. So this is very like not a win-win situation for a customer. See, I am giving 1 lakh of money, but I am getting only 10 lakh of insurance. But in case of term insurance, I am paying only 10,000, 12,000, but I am getting 1 crore of insurance. So there are many things to talk about ULIP, but in this video we will not cover those things. And I will make a separate video on ULIPs. Make sure you come back again and to check that video. Then who should buy the insurance? Anyone who is making money should buy a insurance. Why? In the starting I told that it is only covering the monetary risk. So if I am making money, if anything happens to me, then my family member will lose a source of income. Okay, so if I am doing a insurance, then the sum assured that they will get, they can invest that money in some way or other way to generate a lifelong income. So if you are making money, then you should have a insurance. If someone is not working or don't have a source of income, then they should not do. Only if you are having a risk of losing money in case of death of some person, then only you do the insurance. Next, when to do insurance? The ideal time is to make a insurance as soon as you make money. But make sure the amount of money you are getting at the beginning of your career should be high. High in sense, like if I will say most of the mass recruiter company, they hire at the rate of package of 3.5 lakh or something. So if you are making the insurance at that time, then you will get very less amount of sum assured. So that might not be sufficient in further life. Like you will get promoted and all the thing will happen, then your lifestyle will change. If you will switch company, then you will get better package, then your lifestyle will change. Then at that time you will not, if you will not make any more insurance sum assured, then it will be a problem for you. Then make sure that you take at least 1 crore of insurance, and for that one you should have a CTC of 5 lakhs. If your CTC is 5 lakhs or more, then take a insurance policy. How much insurance is perfect for you? It all depends on your age and salary. So based on that one, your sum assured can be calculated. There are two major way of calculating. One is HLV, that is human life value, and another one is income replacement method. But if you want to get a rough idea, then make 20 times of your CTC. Let's say your CTC is 5 lakh, then make it 20 times. It is 1 crore of insurance. Then you can make an insurance of 1 crore. But take the maximum amount that you can afford, the premium. Then there are riders for insurance. Popular riders are accidental rider, that you will get some amount of money if you get disabled permanently. Then there is a critical illness rider. So if any critical illness among the 36 critical illness happens, then you will get some amount of money. Then there is a cancer rider. Then if cancer happens to you, you will get the money. Then where to buy the insurance? There are lot of insurance companies are there. Then you can buy from their online website. Like if you want to buy the HDFC, then go to hdfclife.com, then you will get the insurance. Then you can ask your agents also. If you know any agent, then you can go to them and ask for a insurance. But before asking for them, make sure you know the basic details of insurance. So what documents are required while purchasing a insurance? You will need your photo, then your identity proof, then address proof, then income proof, and you have to sign a proposal form. That proposal form is the contract between you and the insurance company. You have to sign that one before making a insurance. This much for this video. In the next video, we will discuss about the difference between term insurance and endowment plan. Thank you for watching this video. If you learned something new, then like this video and share with your friends and colleagues or family. and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you will not miss any video in future. Thank you.